I have a story about this wise man who lived in my hometown, Konneh, Cape Mount, in Liberia. This old man was considered the wisest man in that hometown. And every time we need someone to tell us stories or to interpret stories, we will go to the wise man. So one day, there was another young man in this town who wanted to test whether this wise man was really wise. And so he decided to play some kind of a trick with the wise man so that the wise man can interpret to him with regards to this trick that is already planned. And what was this trick? He went and caught a little bird, and he took the bird and held it in his right hand and put it at the back of his body. He approached this wise man and said to him, "Oh, Mr. Wise Man," he said, "in my hand I do have a bird. I want you to tell me whether this bird is alive or dead." What this young man has done is to keep the bird. If the wise man was going to say the bird is alive, then he would smooch the bird and the bird would be dead. If the wise man said the bird is dead, and then he would show that the bird was alive. And so he came to the wise man. He said, "Wise man," he said, "I have this bird that I'm holding in my hand. I want you to tell me, is this bird dead or alive?" The wise man looked at the young man and he said, "Young man, I do not know whether the bird that you're holding in your hand is dead or alive. But one thing I know, that the future of this bird is in your hands." And so the young man looked at the wise man and said to him, "Wise man, you're really wise." And so what is the moral behind this? The moral behind this is to tell this young man that the future of this village is in the hands of the young people, and that it's going to depend on what these young people will do with the future of this village. Whether the village will continue to be the village it's supposed to be, or whether the village is going to die. And so this wise man proved to be very wise, and the young man congratulated this wise man. And this is the story that I have to tell.